Hey everybody. Ended up with a couple wins yesterday. Both of them were 9-6 to 7-5. One of the opponents missed empanadas, and the other one missed the naked gun. So both of them missed 2-point questions. I feel sort of okay about that. You know, defense doesn't have to be perfect. When you're pretty confident you have them, that tends to help. Okay. Let's go have a look at what's out there today. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And there we go. All right, here we are, LearnedLeague.com. Going to go ahead and open match day 2. Again, we'll deal with defense after we do the questions. It's just easier that way. Okay. First, what material and artistic medium, whose name refers to fired but unglazed clay, was a favorite for architectural ornamentation during the Etruscan era and much later during the Art Deco era? It was used in one of the most stunning archaeological finds in history, which occurred in 1974. Okay. Well, a few clues here that are helpful. Unglazed clay, I think, is helpful. And the stunning archaeological find in history, I believe, is the terracotta army buried with Shi Huangdi. And so, yeah, the answer here should be terracotta. Next. What is the name of the hybrid, cute, or horrific, depending on one's tastes, that has been used recently to advertise the sparkling caffeinated soda juice beverage Mountain Dew Kickstart? Okay. This is not a hybrid word. This is actually a hybrid being, I guess, and this is the puppy monkey baby. I find it to be relatively horrific, but also just kind of inane. I am not a fan of puppy monkey baby and don't think those ads are fun or good or cool or particularly disruptive. They're just kind of there and kind of pointless. Anyway, what is the Sanskrit word, roughly meaning weighty, that is associated with the names Nanak, Angad, Amardas, Ramdas, Arjan, and others? Well, Guru Nanak, founder of Sikhism. These others may also be, in some cases, Sikh gurus. There's several of those in history, but there may be others as well. Nanak, kind of the giveaway there. I've also heard of Guru Amar Das and Guru Ram Das, though I couldn't tell you as much about their accomplishments. Anyway, that answer is Guru. In a historical ranked list that places the names Sandy, Ike, Andrew, Wilma, and Ivan in positions 2 through 6, what name goes in the number 1 spot? Well, Hurricane Ivan, Superstorm Sandy or Hurricane Sandy, Hurricane Andrew, Ike, and Wilma all are destructive hurricanes, I think. That's probably the... Yeah, I don't think these have to do with, like, the speed or the size or anything. Because, yeah, Andrew especially, notably very damaging. Sandy, of course, extremely damaging. The number 1 there, though, of course, is going to be Katrina. That's certainly the most destructive hurricane. Even if it wasn't number 1, it'd still be in the top 6, and it would be the missing name. But yeah, I believe it's number 1 by a lot, like possibly double in terms of cost, or however they measure that. Question 5. Swiss Alphorn melodies accompany the massive choruses, grandiose sets, and energetic finale of what 1829 Gioacchino Rossini opera, his first and last in the French grand opera style, and in fact his last opera overall, though he would live until 1868. Well, the words that are relevant here, to me anyway, are Swiss opera Rossini, and that makes this William Tell, who is Swiss, and the whole thing set in Switzerland. So that's going to be my choice. French grand opera. I believe William Tell is like very famously long, and might even be one of the it might even be one of the only works from this French grand opera style that gets performed a lot anymore. I think I've heard that before. That I may be making that up, so please don't quote me on that. But it's definitely notably known for being really long, so it does kind of make sense that it would be grandiose. Anyway, 6. Polish-American biochemist Casimir Funk. Well, he knows one thing. He's associated with one thing, but anyway, he's credited with coining a word common on food packaging for a type of chemical compound necessary for life and believed at the time always to be derived from ammonia. What is that word? Well, these are the vital amines, I think is what the word that they were going for was. Amines are derived from ammonia. And so that would be vitamins, which are A, common on food packaging, B, necessary for life, and C, used to be thought to be derived from ammonia. So those are your answers. Another half decent day. Feel pretty good about this. Let's have a look at some question history to do some defense. My first opponent has a short question history. They have missed some art, they have missed some classical music, and they have gotten a ton of stuff right. So, one of which is current event. They've gotten all their current events, they've gotten all their business econ, they've gotten all their lifestyle questions right. To me, that sounds like zeros for Puppy Monkey Baby. It sounds like, sorry, a zero for Puppy Monkey Baby. Actually, spoiler warning. My friend Jeff Frank down here is a I don't know, likes seems to keep up a little bit with advertising and TV and stuff like that. Like that's a fairly strong area for him, and certainly Super Bowl ads are a strong area for him. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 0 on that for him as well. I feel like we kind of have to go with a 2 or 3 for terracotta. I'm going to go ahead with a 2. The question is, would we have enough to go on? I'm going to go ahead and look at Nickerson's question history to get a sense on maybe if there's some religion questions that they've gotten. Mom's upstairs. A jelly bean tree? Would you like to have a jelly bean tree, buddy?
Yes, I can pick jelly because I really love jelly.
That sounds pretty awesome. Do you ever just want to be 4? Seems pretty great. Anyway, okay. He got the Muharram question. You got Apollo and Artemis, and that's sure fine. Feathered serpent. Okay. I feel like we still have to put points. I'm going to put a 2 here on Guru, I think. I feel like this American history, I feel like this Katrina question is fairly easy to put a 1 there. Put a 1 there for Jeff also. I don't really think there's a chance he's missing that. I don't think there's a chance either of them are missing that. With 2 out of 6 on classical music. So the question is, do we go with a 3 on William Tell? Do we go with a 3 on... Yeah, I mean... I think we're going to do a 1, and then we're going to do a 3. Since we're fairly, I'm like extremely confident that we have all 6 of these. More confident than I was yesterday because none of these are really going to be. I'm not going to be tricked on any of these or missing anything. I don't think. So really, we're just trying to find where to put the 0 for both players. I would say that art is not a strength for Jeff. I guess terracotta is sort of art. I think that's a little easier because of the archaeology clue and stuff like that. So maybe we'll give a 2. Does Jeff Frank know that Guru Nanak is the founder of Sikhism? There's a question for you. He certainly knows that William Tell is an opera by Rossini. Despite that 196, well, we'll put a 2 on it anyways. Put a 2 on vitamins. some of this is just navigating by feel here. Man, I feel like William Tell, like, so one thing about Jeff is that he is a regular watcher of Jeopardy, and I just feel like Rossini, William Tell, Switzerland is going to be enough for him to get that, even despite the 196 classical music rating. This is among the easier, and much more directly canonical questions we've had in music. The classical music on Learned League does tend to sometimes break kind of hard relative to other categories, but this one I think is pretty much right in the pocket. So I guess that leaves the 3 for Guru. I guess he knows. I guess we're betting against him knowing Guru Nanak. I do not have a good sense of how easy that is for everyone. So that's going to be our defense. Really, again, we're just trying to find where he might have lost a point. We're less concerned about defense on a day like this. And I think the 0 on Puppy Monkey Baby is really safe. So, okay. Going to go ahead and submit. Okay, we have Terracotta, Puppy Monkey Baby Guru, Katrina, Guillaume Tell. I mean, yeah. Did Thorsten do that just so people would worry all day that they didn't get William Tell right? I don't know. And Vitamin. So we got 6. That's 12 for 12 on the season. All right, we'll tune in tomorrow to see if we can keep that up. Anyway, otherwise, have yourself a really good day. Bye-bye.